Hello everyone! I'm so happy you're here with me today. We're going to practice English through another emotional story. And this time it's about memories, second chances, and the courage to face the past. Today we'll use the shadowing technique. First, listen to the sentence. Then, pause the video and repeat it after me. Try to copy my tone, rhythm, and pronunciation, like a shadow following the sound. All right, let's begin. The story is called The Letter That Shouldn't Exist. It's about a letter that changes everything, and a day that no one thought could happen again. My name is Claire. I am 30 years old. I live alone in a quiet neighborhood on the edge of the city. Most days feel ordinary, predictable, safe. Until the morning everything changed. It happened on a Tuesday, a simple, calm Tuesday. The kind you forget by evening. The sky was pale, almost colorless. The air smelled like rain that never arrived. I made my usual cup of coffee, opened my curtains, and prepared to step into another identical day. I walked downstairs to check my mailbox, bills, advertisements, a newsletter I never read. And then one envelope. Thin, white, no return address, no stamp, no name. Just my apartment number, written in handwriting I somehow recognized. But I didn't know from where. Like a dream you remember only by feeling, not by image. My fingers hesitated. My heart didn't. I took the letter upstairs, sat at the kitchen table, and opened it slowly, as if the air around me had thickened. Inside was a single sheet of paper. One sentence, just one. I'm sorry I left that day. If you ever want to understand, come to the place where it began. No signature. No explanation, just the ghost of a memory written in ink. I stared at the words. My breath caught in my chest, because I knew exactly which day it meant. 10 years ago, a heavy rain, a fight in a parking lot, and my boyfriend walking away without looking back. A goodbye that never felt finished. I folded the letter. My hands trembled. Who put it in my mailbox? Why now? And how did they know where I lived? For a moment, I wondered if it was a mistake, a prank, a letter meant for someone else. But no, this was meant for me, and for a reason. The next day, the letter stayed in my pocket like a whisper I couldn't ignore. While I sat in the office, ordered coffee, answered emails, talked to coworkers, the words followed me, like a shadow. By evening, I couldn't sit still. I read the sentence again and again until the words pulsed like a heartbeat. The place where it began. There was only one place it could mean. The old train platform near my childhood neighborhood. The place of that last conversation. The place where everything fell apart without warning. I didn't want to go. Every part of me resisted. But another part, the quieter, braver part, needed to. So I drove there just before sunset. The platform looked smaller than I remembered. Quieter, more fragile. The paint was peeling from the old wooden bench. A few weeds pushed through the cracks. Time had not been kind. But the air still smelled like cold iron, wet gravel, and old stories. I stood alone, my fingers wrapped tightly around the letter. Seconds passed, or minutes, or years. Then footsteps, slow, careful, almost apologetic. A man stepped into the fading light. Oliver, the same Oliver who left my life 10 years ago. The one who walked away that rainy day. The one who vanished without a word. The one who never said goodbye. The person from that day, older now, more tired around the eyes, but unmistakably him. He stopped a few feet away. Both of us silent, both unsure who should breathe first. "I didn't think you'd come," he said finally. "I almost didn't," I admitted. "I wasn't sure if the letter was even real." He exhaled. "That makes two of us." There was a sadness in his voice, a quiet, lived-in kind. Not the sadness of a wound, but the sadness of a scar. "Why now?" I asked. "Why the letter?" He looked down, as if the truth weighed more than his shoulders allowed. "I found something," he said. "In a box I shouldn't have opened." He paused. "Your old notes. Letters you wrote but never sent." My heart stumbled. I didn't even remember writing them. But 10 years ago, I was a different person. Young, hurt, searching for words no one would ever hear. "I thought you deserved a chance," he said quietly. "A chance to ask me anything, a chance to understand." We sat on the edge of the platform. The sky turned gold, then orange, then a deep purple behind us. And the conversation began. Slow at first, careful, like stepping onto cracked ice. He told me why he left. About fear, about shame, about believing he wasn't enough for the life we planned, about thinking I deserved someone better. I told him about the hole he left behind, about unanswered questions, about the way certain songs still felt like broken glass. We didn't shout, we didn't cry. We just talked, really talked. And as the night settled around us, something inside me shifted. A knot loosened, a door opened. A breath I didn't know I was holding finally escaped. The lamps along the platform flickered on, casting soft circles of light. The world felt still, suspended, as if time had been waiting for this moment to correct itself. When it was time to leave, Oliver stood first. "Claire," he said, "thank you for coming. Even if this is goodbye for real." I looked at him, at the familiar, unfamiliar face, at the man who once walked away, and the man who now came back to tell the truth. "It doesn't have to be goodbye," I said softly. "Not tonight." He didn't move. But something in him shifted, like a door opening a few inches. We didn't promise anything. We didn't make plans. We didn't pretend the past never happened. We just walked back to the parking lot together in quiet understanding. The letter stayed in my pocket, warm from my hand. No longer mysterious, no longer frightening. Just a beginning. A second beginning to a story I thought was already over. Great work! You finished the story! Now, I recommend listening to it again and repeating each sentence out loud. This will help you improve your speaking, listening, and pronunciation skills. If you enjoyed this lesson, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. Thank you for practicing English with me today. See you next time.